All right, channel viewers, thank you for being back with me on the 400EX. So, I kind of had an oops with my camera. I had recorded putting all of this together. I even started it and ran it so that all of you knew that it would actually run. Yeah, then I ended up deleting the footage. So as you can see, heat shields on, snorkels in, it's put together, tanks on. Yeah, I mean, it's basically, other than finishing up the plastics and then figuring out why my headlights aren't working, whether just the bulb's blue or you know, there's an electrical short or problem, I don't know. Anyway, exhaust is on, tightened down, still smokes. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm just not sure what to do about it. I probably won't do anything. Because it's not horrible. I don't like it. But again, I'm just, I need to get it put together so that I can go ride when I go camping. So I'm going to try to get I actually need to find my air filter. I don't know what I do with my air filter. It was right here. Oh, there it is. Right there. I need to clean the air filter. It is filthy. Get it re-oiled, ready to go. Get that in, get the box lid back on, get the side panels back on. They're laying right there. Get the front plastics back on. But right now I'm gonna check the bulbs, find out if those are any good. It's really difficult to tell. It's like a high intensity bulb or something. But there's a little bit of a, you're not going to be able to see that, I don't believe. Anyway, I think that there's like a little cloud spot, like where it heated up in blue. I don't know, I'll pull the other one and check. Yeah, on the other one I don't really see where it's like the filament had broke. So I guess I'm going to be looking into the wiring here. Well, it looks like I actually have a wire pull out of my harness, my connector here. So I'll get that put back together and make sure this key's off. All right. I gotta get physical. I seriously doubt I'll be able to show this to you. The camera doesn't even want to focus. Anyway, so I pulled the blue wire out of here, and when I look down in here, there's a second tab that will grip into this. Anyway, camera doesn't focus very well. Oh well, anyway, it's got a grip into there. So what I'm gonna hope to be able to do is get the blue one back in there. White one's in there good. I think if I put a little bit of sealant or even glue on this rubber, that way it stick. Hopefully it'll keep that in place. Let me go grab some. Alright, so this might be a little cringe worthy, but got some super glue. I'm just gonna put a little dabble do ya. Just a dabble do ya. So I'll hold that and let it set up. So how are you folks? Doing all right? I certainly hope so. I got it on my finger. Right, I'm going to let that just sit and dry. I don't really want to put it together until it's ready. Anywho, get these booties back on the lights. All right. Give that a few. I got a visitor. That's Benji. That's my doggy. Come here, Benji. Hey, where you going? Where'd you go? Come here. Come here. Come here, Benji. Come here. Benji, come here. Hey, Benji. Come here. Come here. Little snot. I'm not sure what he's doing. Goofing around, I guess. Woohoo! High beam, low beam, doesn't matter. Alright, so that bulb is definitely bad because that's supposed to be high beam. So I got to get a bulb, might as well just get both. Thumbs up. All right, so let's, I think, I'm gonna try to get this light switch a bit more stable as well. It wants to spin inside the plastic. I got my new bulbs. I put them in. Decently bright, but still, I only have one bulb that turns on. You would think that that would be the high beam. That should be low beam. I don't know. They're brand new bulbs, but I'm not sure if I had a CBR 600 F4i that had the headlights that did that. On low beam, only one bulb would be on. High beam, both of them would be on. I don't know if the 400 is the same way. This manual doesn't tell me anything about it. Whether it should be on, both bulbs be on at the same time or not. I don't know. But I'm wondering now, do I want those bulbs in there or do I want to go with the blue bulb? I don't know which one's brighter. Doesn't really matter, I guess, just because of the fact that I don't really ride at night. So anyway, I think I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to get this thing put together, done. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to be done messing with this. And yeah. So I'm going to get it all put back together. So I have the body affixed. Nice and tight, broken there. I'm probably going to need to invest in a plastic welder. Got this bolt here, put a second washer on it because it pulled through. I got one of those little square washers because that bolt basically pulled through. So I think as far as the front end goes, it's on. All the little hooks are broken in here. That's why they're zip tied. Zip ties through them. Nothing I can really do. I don't want to spend hundreds or even $1,000 on all new plastic. Let's see. Need to get this hanger put back in this hole. Get that one tightened down a little bit. And yeah, I think she's ready to go. I do believe so. So let me get on this and be back with you in a moment. Got this side tightened back down a little bit. That bolt still just kind of wants to pull through. So I don't know. It's the wrong length. So as soon as it snags on something, a rock or branch or something, it'll pull it right back through. But, oh well. I think I could I should put the other tire back on and take it for a ride. But I also need to get the tire fixed. Figure out where the leak is coming from. But I kind of really want to ride it. Anyway, just kind of looking it over. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Just got to put that on, I think, in that other tire. And I think I'm done. Well, it's back on all fours. All the plastic's on. Wiped them down a bit. Yep, time for a short voyage. I just went a mile down the road and back. Ran around my house. She's a screaming meanie. She likes to run. Not seeing any leaks. Seems like it stopped smoking too. Big bonus. Still got a little bit of smoke. I just ran the carb out of gas. That's why it died. Yeah, I do not see any leaks. I'm just wondering, when I didn't do valve seals on this because the previous owner had this engine rebuilt, and there was only about maybe 10 minutes, or I'm sorry, maybe, and that's a hard maybe, 10 hours on this build, and that includes basically just me riding it. A couple more things I want to do, like the skid plate. I need to get it dropped a little bit because the chain rubs on it. I don't think there's any shims between the swing arm and the skid plate, but I am just about to say this is complete. I still need to get that tire looked at. Yeah, I think that is, honestly, I think that's about it. Oh, my headlights. These are just, I don't know if I should just put that screw back in that little hole right there. That one right there. That way it holds the assembly out. I'm not sure. Anyway, this thing was a good runner before I disassembled and started working on it, and it seems to be just as good now. I just keep looking to see if there's any leaks. I don't see anything. Carburetor wasn't leaking, and I don't see the valve cover, head gasket leaking. I may have to do something about that. This plastic's rub on the exhaust. I think I'm good. I'm not really sure that I need to continue filming this. I can call this basically done, because there's really nothing more I need to do except for the tire and spacers under the swing arm skid plate. That's it. I think this thing's done. So thank you for being with me. It's been a trying but frustrating time, and it's all right. It's part of the play in work. So yeah, you got to work to play, and that's my name. Work, play, the Hoosier way. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me on this wild ride. Yeah, next time you see this, most likely it'll be on the trails up in Michigan. So thank you, and break time.